Hey guys, what's up? It's Kahoob here. So today I'm going to be discussing the Crypto.com Airport Lounge Access Loungekey benefit. So a lot of people are always curious about what do the airport lounges look like, what do they include, like what you get from going into one and everything like that. And how does it work with the Crypto.com debit card as well? So I'm going to explain that as well. So first off, I'm going to explain how you can get it. So if you want airport lounge access on a Crypto.com debit card, you're going to need to stake for the Royal Indigo or Jade Green or above. Now, if you just want access for one person to go in for free, then you'll just need the Royal Indigo or Jade Green. But if you travel with a partner, then you will want the Frosted Rose Gold and the Icy White, or the Icy White, or the Obsidian. As these top two tiers, the $40,000 stake and the $400,000 stake, those get airport lounge access plus one guest. Now, of course, with the Royal Indigo and Jade Green, if you do travel with a partner and you want to bring someone in, you can do that. You just simply have to pay an extra $32 for the plus one guest. Now, the Frosted Rose Gold, Icy White, and Obsidian, you get the plus one guest for free. And if you're curious how it's reimbursed, because as you probably know, the Spotify, Netflix, Prime, all of that is reimbursed in CRO or CRO, however you want to say it. It's different for the airport lounge access. They need to charge your card. So when you go to the airport lounge, you swipe your card, make sure you have enough funds on it, but also make sure you have the international transactions turned on. Just as that, I think that's the only way it works. And then once it's swiped, then you should be good to go. Although you also have to download the Loungekey app and connect your card to it and make an account on the Loungekey app. So how the reimbursements work is it's actually reimbursed onto the Visa debit card once the transactions are authorized fully and they've gone through. Then I think it's like at the end of the month or something, then you get the money back. For example, I went to 2 airport lounges recently. So with my plus one guest, even with my Icy White, I was just charged $32 on my card. And that's it on each one. So $64 in total I was charged. And I'll get that reimbursed from Crypto.com back onto my Visa debit card. So that's the one perk that works a little different compared to the rest when it comes to reimbursements. All right, so a little more details on the Loungekey. Sorry about the white screen. It's blasting your eyes probably. One thing to keep in mind is a lot of people mention how the Loungekey benefit isn't that great because they don't have any airport lounges near them or anything. But you can see right here that there's more than 1,000 lounges in over 400 airports that are available. And you can see that it's, it says free to our, Obsidian, Icy White, Rose Gold, Jade Green, Royal Indigo card holders. And yeah, you use your Crypto.com debit card to get in. And I'll have this link down in the description because it tells you like how to get the airport lounge access, how to activate it. And as you can see, make sure you click the correct link. There are certain links for different countries, but not only that, there's also certain links for the debit card stake. For example, the Jade Green Royal Indigo is going to be a different link compared to the Icy White and above. And the lounge visits is unlimited, which is really cool. And as you can see, bringing a guest, it mentions additional guests will incur a $32 charge after the plus one. And Jade Green Royal Indigo cardholders may bring a guest upon a fee of $32 per guest at the lounge. Personally, I would not pay $32 for extra guests if it's not reimbursed. It is a nice perk, especially if you get there 3 full hours before your flight, as that's the most you can be in the lounges usually. Is you have to show your boarding pass, have them scan it to make sure like you're not just taking advantage of their lounge just for nothing. They have to make sure you're actually going to fly somewhere. And it tells you the funds will be released within 30 days from the transaction date. And right here, it tells you to make sure international transactions are on. So right here, it says, what can I expect at the lounge? And it says, different ones have different conditions and benefits during your stay and just where they're located and all that. But I'm going to tell you my own personal experience in the airport lounges. So I went to Florida and I went to the Club MCO. With COVID and everything, it was a bit different with how they do it because they have like the food wrapped up, and they have like, instead of you serving yourself like a buffet, they have you have to ask like a person what you want and they'll go and get it for you. probably just to make sure things stay sanitized and clean and nothing's getting on the food or whatever. In this one, it says the facilities for it has air conditioning, alcohol, the digital card is accepted, so you can scan your card. Personally, I tried scanning my Loungekey app as I have my card connected to it and everything. I tried scanning it, did not work, so I had to I had to swipe the physical card. So I'd recommend you make sure you're bringing your physical debit card for the Crypto.com debit card, as well as make sure you have it all set up in Loungekey on the app as well, Loungekey app. And they do have the flight information there, internet, newspaper, magazines, no smoking, refreshments. They did have a shower, which was pretty cool. They had a TV as well and Wi-Fi. And you can go up to 3 hours before your flight, at least for this one. And the alcohol was pretty cool. There's a bunch. So, a lot of people are wondering, is there free food and drinks or do you have to pay for it? And is there a limit? I took some screenshots and Snapchats or whatever of some of the airport lounges I went to. So this one had these little machines. I don't know if you can see where I'm pointing, but these little candy machines, and some of them I think had some cereal flakes or whatever, and there's little bowls. So this was a self-serve right here of these 3 little things. But there was also some other things you could get. There was some water on the left side. And down here in these, I think I'll show a better picture actually, so I'll go to the next one. So there is free food and drinks and alcohol, and they're unlimited, by the way. Obviously, your card is charged, and then you just wait for the reimbursements to come, though. It's definitely worth it. These seats are really comfortable, and it feels nice, and it's cozy. It wasn't hot. It wasn't cold. It was a good temperature, actually. Here's another one. So this is what the food and alcohol looked like. So I think these were orange mimosas or something like that. I don't remember. The drinks were not bad at all. I would have got some more alcohol, but alcohol makes me pee a lot, and I was going on a flight. And what was really weird is, even though with the virus going on, they did have someone sit next to us that was random. So it was really weird that they did that. I flew another time before, a few months back, 6 months back or something. And they said they purposely weren't putting random people next to each other because of the virus or whatever. So I don't know. I think they're being more lenient or something. Or I don't know. Maybe it was just a full plane and they had to do it. I'm not sure. Anyways, here was some yogurt and blueberries in it. That was really good. The yogurt tastes really good. The fruit tastes really good. And here's just some fruit cups as well. As you can see, there's saran wrap over them with the virus and everything. And so it was really good. It was unlimited, but this was my first time ever going to them. And so and having to ask the person for the food and alcohol and everything, it just makes me not want to get as much, because I don't want to be loading up on a ton of it. Because I know it's unlimited and all, but I don't know how much is too much to where they're gonna end up kicking you out. Especially if you get there 3 hours before and you're eating, let's say you've drank 10 alcoholic drinks or 12 fruit cups. Is that too much in 3 hours? And here's a little bar. I don't know if I don't think this part was self-serve. I'm not too sure. I remember there being a little thing I forgot what you call it. I don't remember. Anyways, there was something kind of blocking you to get it. But there was some eggs right here, and there was the other 2 things, and orange juice as well. This was a little extra VIP place you could go into, and here's some water drinks as well. But right here was extra VIP access, and it had even crazier comfy seating and a TV inside it and other stuff, which I thought was kind of cool. I don't think there was anyone in it when we went, but it was kind of cool. Not sure what it costs to go in there or what it takes to get access to that or what, but yeah. Anyways, here's where you could actually get free soda. So if you're not 21 and you're younger and you have the card because you're 18 or 19 or whatever, as you can see, you can drink free Coca-Cola. I think there was Diet Coke, regular Coca-Cola, and then there was Sprite. So I was drinking some Sprite. I think I got 2 cans of it. Right here is where you can make yourself a cup of coffee. And then over on the left side is cereal that you can pour out and make yourself some cereal. And here's just the seating and everything, and a TV. The bathrooms were nice as well. For at least the ones I went into were really nice. And yeah, it's free drinks, free alcohol, free food. They're really worth it, especially since it's completely free. Oh yeah, and lastly, I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but I probably should have mentioned this earlier. If you are no longer staking for the Royal Indigo, Jade Green, or Rose Gold ICY or Obsidian, and you're staking for a lower tier, or you're just not staking for a card at all, well, because you have that physical card, you get access to that airport lounge access. So it's not limited to the staked. So if you know your 6 months is up, you want to unstake, you don't like the card benefits or whatever, or you want to take your profits or whatnot on your stake amount because CRO went up a lot in value, well, you'll still get access to the airport lounge access. So, because personally, I'm staking for the Royal Indigo Jade Green, but because I have the Icy White debit card, I get access to the airport lounge access plus one guest for free. So, it's definitely worth it. I would personally not pay $32 for a second person to come in if you're trying to make your money's worth when it comes to food and drinks and alcohol, as I don't think you'll be able to get, like, without being kicked out, probably get $32 worth. But if you get there 3 hours before, you know, spread out the time of the food and alcohol and drinks you are grabbing or asking for. And also, if you just want the experience to be somewhere where it's less noisy, less chaos, way more comfy seating, and just comfortable, then yeah, the $32 extra for your guests will definitely be worth it. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more future content like this. And if you have any more questions about the airport lounge access, then I'll gladly answer it down in the comments down below. And yeah, I'll see you guys later at my next video.